this EXCOM and to all the members. Because of you, the club is what it is. So, a round of applause for everyone. Always remember, gratitude is like a boomerang. If you show towards someone, it goes back and comes around to yourself. So always try to be thankful to others. Because of others, you are where you currently are. So that's an important aspect. I also want to highlight here, like I wanted to share one important message, one aspect that is so important to our lives. It is crucial to Toastmaster, but it is also important to our lives as well. Just to portray it here, supposedly I would create a scenario. I am standing with a colleague of mine, a friend. Beside him, I am always happy, cheerful. I bring my best self to work. And if I ask him or her, like, why you are always cheerful around this guy, or why you are always happy around him, you might notice that the common answer or a generic answer would be, he is a funny guy, he is smart, he has good personality, he always help me out. But there are others as well who do the same thing. Supposedly, I would just give an example. I am with Erickson. So he helped me, he support me. Similarly, Tarun might be there as well. So he would also support me, help me, be a funny guy. But still, I won't be the same with both of them. With one, I would bring my best of myself out there. This is because there is a hidden thing which we cannot always articulate, and that's value. To portray further, just four important things I want to highlight. I joined VTM last year as a member. I got a call from Toastmaster Bite. The first call, I was so frustrated, like I had known him for quite a long time. Like he was a friend of mine. He asked me, like, what is your goal? Why you want to join Toastmaster? And he also helped me. At this point, would help you reach your goal. Secondly, when I joined the Toastmaster first meeting as a guest, there were various seasoned Toastmasters out there. Toastmaster Kiritsa, Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Sanjita, Toastmaster Pushkar, Toastmaster Krunal, and many more. What I saw, beautiful coordination between them. They were friends. Like I thought they might be knowing each other for quite a long time. I thought they are so coordinated that evaluation, particular speech, if I feel has been flawless, but still they could point out important aspect. And then I thought I would join the meeting or Toastmaster from the next meeting itself because I saw the value. So it's important that we bring a value so that if someone comes up on the stage, we are giving them proper value, like we are giving them time. So we give proper evaluation so that we learn and take it forward. Because values are something which make you unique. Because there are many Toastmasters clubs out there. They are doing the same thing. Why a particular club stands out because of their values. And that's important as a human being, as a group, and it's important. With this and further ado, I would like to call upon. Oh, sorry, I forgot this introduction. So I would like to call upon this. Introduction. So your name, why you should come. Yes.
My name is Pratik Chawda. Good morning. My name is Pratik Chawda. This is my first lecture. I contacted Pratik ma'am actually. And I am an engineer basically. I reside for the only near Surat.
Thank you so much. Yes, I think we will take your feedback.
Good morning, everyone. This is Ajay here. Basically I'm a software professional. I work in Pune in IBM as a software developer because due to COVID, this is my home job, and I'm working from home right now. Let's see what else I want to introduce.
Yes.
Myself, Divish Wala. I am living at Gandhinagar. My profession, I am a software engineer. MNC IT company in City Gandhi. You introduced me about the solution. And for weekend, I live here. So, we attend the club. Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Sirendra, and this is my second session. The previous session, I for a good value over here. I gave my favorite topic, and I got certificate and was really great. And the first thing I like about it is I got a really good feedback, like how should I structure my speech, and hopefully I will follow those 10 steps in today's session as well. So, really great to meet you. Thank you.
To myself, part. Good morning, all. So myself, part. I am co-founder of SmartNode. So me and Dhruv are working together.
Everyone. Myself, Chintan Patel. I'm from Saurashtra, basically. For the voting, I became here, and then my graduation, I'm working for the civics here. In 2 months. Working as a sales and marketing for
With this, I would like to hand over Postmaster of the day, Postmaster Vishal, and help us like the curiosity. What is that triple X that we should always maintain in our life? So, with this, Postmaster of the day, Postmaster Vishal.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How many of your engineers were there? I hope you are quite familiar about it. But who are not engineers, they are so partially familiar about the maintenance, right? We do the maintenance of car, we do the maintenance of safety. Engineers are, I don't want to say, like the machine equipment and all. So, why we do the maintenance? We do the maintenance to increase the life of the machine or the productivity of the machine. For that, we do the maintenance. And nowadays, we have annual contractors, right? For all the whatever the equipment which are essential for our life, we always have an annual contract. So, we need to understand we are not doing we do not do the maintenance of each and every thing. We do not have the maintenance contract of each and every thing. But things which are essential in our life, only for that we have an annual contract or maintenance we are concerned. Because we know that if it will not function properly, then our life will be miserable. Right? It will impact on our daily life activities and so on. But here we are missing a bigger picture. Sadhguru says our since human body is also a physical machine. Right? They introduce the force of the inner engineer. So we are not even bothered about it, how to do the maintenance of our body and what are the traits and why we need to do. So I am considering that our body, our physical body, means our human body is like consists of 2 parts majorly. The first part is a body, that is physical organ, and the second part is our mind. So mind. So now for the physical body, we know that we do the physical fitness, we go in the gym, we do the walking, running, and so many exercises we do. So we are quite familiar about it. But the mind, which is controlling the entire body, we don't know how to do the maintenance of it. So now you will be able to understand we don't know that how to maintain, how to do the servicing of our mind. So that if it will not work properly, then our body will not work properly. So that what the today's session is all about, the thing is the maintenance of our mind. How to do the maintenance of our mind, why it is required at all. So for that maintenance, as I mentioned about the maintenance of body, maintenance of mind. So any ideas that for the maintenance of our mind, what are the things, what are the activities, or what are certain techniques we need to do? Any guesses from the audience?
Meditation.
Did you think right? So that what we generally do. But I'm sure, right? So most of the people have tried it, like doing the meditations and all. But you try to use the YouTube, you try to use Google it, and then okay, you say okay, it's not working properly, and then you leave it. Because meditations and all those tech diagrams, that was also. So those are also like engineering. We have course 3-4 years systematic course that we have to go if you need to be expert at. So those are also very essential techniques. We cannot do the like someone has said we Google it and we YouTube it and we do it. That it is not like that. So here I will explain you about those techniques, how to use those techniques and all. So right now I take a pause over here. So for the benefits of the case, I will explain you the entire meeting structure, today's meeting structure. Today, this entire meeting is divided into three categories. The first one is the speech session, where all the prepared speech will be delivered by the speaker. The second one is the table topic, where the informed topics will be given by the table topic master. So I would request all the guests to take up the opportunity, grab this opportunity. And the third one is the evaluations, where all evaluators will give their feedback of the speakers of the speeches. So with the to move this meeting forward, so we have our entire technique over here. Technique is timer, R-counter, and grammage. So they are the pillar of this entire meeting. So I would like to invite the timer of the today's Toastmaster Vishwajit. So please come on the stage and please share your roles and responsibilities.
Good morning, our fellow Toastmaster and our esteemed guests. Today, I will act as a timer. I will evaluate our table topic speaker, general formal speeches, and evaluators. I will let them know how much time they have left during their speeches by showing these cards like a green card, yellow card, and red card. So let me explain a little bit this how these cards are funny. To make you jubilant for our guests, especially in this meeting. And go with the flow. Don't worry about the time. I will take care of the time and go with the flow. So for table topic speaker, we have time span around 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show them green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will show them yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will show them red card. Similarly, for our formal speeches, time span is 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will show them green card. At 6 minutes, I will show them yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will show them red card. Similarly, our individual evaluators, time span is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show them green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will show them yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will show them red card. Hope I am crystal clear. Thank you.
Yeah.
Over to you.
Our next word there is counter Toastmaster Nikhil. I would request Toastmaster Nikhil, please come on the stage and please share your roles and responsibilities.
So today I'll be performing AHA countdown. So what I'll be doing, I'll be counting how many times our speakers or the Toastmaster table topic speakers they are taking pose, or something. They used to repeat the words so or like, this kind of the things. So I'm going to calculate, and at the end of all both the sessions, I'll be giving the report. Thank you.
Next will be Eric Ramanian, which Toastmaster assets please come on the stage.
Toastmasters and their guests. Do you know what's worse than making a grammatical error?
as not knowing about it. It's a human tendency to make errors. However, when we don't know about what errors we are making, we miss the valuable opportunity to learn and rectify them. That is where Toastmasters comes to our lesson, because it provides a valuable opportunity to learn and rectify our grammatical errors. And for that, we have a grammarian whose role is to look at the good usage of English language and provide improvements or feedback wherever we make any grammatical or pronunciation errors, so that we all can learn. Today I will be the grammarian and I will be noting down the good usage of English language and provide feedback for improvements. And I will also help in improving your vocabulary. And for that, we have the word of the day and the phrase of the day. Today's word of the day is jubilant. That means feeling or expressing great happiness. A simple example could be that fans were jubilant about their team's victory. And the phrase of the day is go with the flow. It means when you go with the flow, you let things happen to you. I encourage each one of you to use the word of the day and phrase of the day to the maximum. And I will be back on the stage once again when called upon by the champion to present my report. Till then, happy public speaking. Thank you.
So in our daily life, you know that how many data we are throwing in our mind, especially nowadays the social media, WhatsApp and all. Till the time we wake up until we sleep, so many data, right, entered in where it is entered. Basically, it is entered in our mind, and those data in terms of what, right? Few of the data in terms of the anger, anxiety, emotion, and so many things, right? And our human brain or human mind is developed in such a way that if someone has appreciated you 10 days later, you will forget it. But someone has insulted you 10 years back, you always know it, right? It's how our mind is trained. So you just imagine all these data are stored in our mind, all these are emotions, then what will happen? I'm just comparing it with the machines, these computers and our mind. So computers, what happen? All the data, we are just dumping, then what happen? And then it hard disk is full, his RAM is in high utilization, right? And then we need to know if that computer will crash. Same thing is also happening in our mind also. So many data, rapid data that we are storing in our mind. And one day what will happen, right? Those data are computer can crash, but our mind crash in terms of what? In terms of anger, anxiety, stress, depression, and so on. And 90% diseases are the psychosomatic diseases, medical science. If your mind is not working properly, then the physical body will not work, and then it will come as a disease and all. So computer we do the formatting, but in our mind, how do we do the format? So for that also we will discuss more on. So to move this again, meeting this forward. So now it is a speaking session will start. So we have 3 speakers. So I will start the Toastmaster Tarun, but before that, I invite the Toastmaster Tarun to deliver his speech. I would like to invite the Toastmaster Pratik, evaluator of the Toastmaster Tarun. Please share the details of this speech.
Good morning to all. Today my title speaker, Toastmaster Tarun, will be giving a speech on a pathway and road leadership development. The speaker of Level 1 Project 3. The speech purpose is to provide a well-organized speech with main focus on vocal variety and engaging audience by applying his previous feedbacks of the speech. The speech timings are 5 to 7 minutes. And the speech title is Monsoon and Me. With this, I would like to wish you all the best, give a good speech, and with this, I'm handing over.
Thank you. So I would like to invite the Toastmaster Tarun, please come on the stage to deliver your speech. Confidently, Toastmaster Tarun, all the way.
So very good morning to all fellow Toastmasters and our esteemed guests present. So before I introduce to my team, let us hear a sound. So just to introduce the theme of the topic of today's speech is about monsoon and me. So before I move on my experience of monsoon, I would like to hear from you all. Like whenever you think of monsoon, what comes to your mind?
Clouds.
Clouds. Smell. Smell.
Good weather.
Good sleep. Sleep is when it goes like
Flooding. Flooding.
Mumbai.
Okay. So thanks for all your valuable feedbacks. So I will start with my experience. For me, like when I think of monsoon, it is like a delicious desert which is being served after bitter winters. Like we have scorching heat of summer, the sun giving you heat of around 45 degrees, and then it is relieved by sweet monsoon. So it is like a delicious dessert which is being served after a bitter winter. My today's speech I will divide into three sections. First is related to my memories, where I will talk about my memories whenever I think of monsoon. Second thing I would like to talk about the nature. You visit some places which, according to me, are pleasant during the monsoon and maybe just around mid of monsoon. And third, I would like to talk about health and hygiene. So coming back to my first section about my sweet memories related to monsoon. The moment I think of monsoon, I go back to, like I think of going on a long drive with the rain drizzling, with the light music playing old songs, and of course stopping by a tea vendor to have a hot cup of tea along with pakoras and bhajiyas. Secondly, I go back to my childhood and think about my memories, what I used to do during the monsoon season. What I used to do is like I used to plug the outlets of the terrace, take the terrace or convert the terrace to a small swimming pool and enjoy the rains while swimming. Second, I would make some paper boats, allow it to flow along the water. Third, I would jump myself into the puddles and make sure that my friends also get wet and get into the rain and enjoy the rain. One of the frightening experience which I had as a child, which still goes along with me at this age, is about the thunderstorm and lightning. Mostly you would have seen the rains, they pour down during the night. Electricity is gone, and the only sound you hear is about rain and thunderstorm. And the thunderstorm lightning gives a skip to my heart, which has carried on from my childhood till today. Even today, during night, if there are thunderstorm, I still get frightened. So these are the some sweet memories and some memories. I would also like to talk about 2018 or 19, when around 20 inches of water poured down in Vadodara. I was at my office in Vagoria, and luckily I moved out on time at around 4 to reach my house. Though I traveled to a water level which touched my car bonnet, but still I managed somehow to reach the car. But when I inquired about my fellow members or fellow teammates, I found them they were stuck on highways. Stuck on highways for 4 to 6 hours. Some of the ladies could not reach home till 12 midnight. But luckily, the rain had stopped and the water flooding decreased slowly. So these were some horrible experience also about Vadodara. Next, I would like to give my experience about nature. As you all know, that when it rains, greenery surrounding everywhere. It's beautiful. You should visit some places which I recommend based on my personal experience. If you like waterfalls, do visit Bhakti Mata waterfalls or the Zarwani. The Zarwani waterfalls are located near Statue of Unity. If you can clutch the beautiful scene of Statue of Unity along with the Zarwani fall, that would be a splendid there. If you like about trekking, I would especially recommend you trekking trek near Cave Chota. It is around 15 to 20 kilometers of trek with small waterfalls in the lake. If you do want to do a trekking, you can go to Cave. Like about hills, the nearest spot is Power. Beautiful scenery during monsoon. If you want to go a little bit away, of course, Saputara is there. And Don Hill is located in Dam, the highest altitude of Gujarat. Gives a splendid view in monsoon. My third section of topic is about health and hygiene. Everyone of us knows that monsoon brings many diseases. Right? We have airborne diseases, water diseases also. So, three things you should keep in mind. First thing of eating, have a balanced diet, eat healthy, avoid street foods. Secondly, I would avoid water. So, try to drink warm water. Also, if you are, it's better if you take warm bath also. The third is about your hygiene. Look around the surroundings, keep your surroundings clean. When you are outside and if it rains heavily, watch out for the puddles, the various roadblocks in between. With this, I would like to end my speech for the day. I wish all a very happy monsoon. Enjoy the monsoon, enjoy the nature, and have a healthy and safe monsoon. Thank you.
Wonderful speech. So our next speaker is today Toastmaster Gitanjali. So I would request Toastmaster Kirit sir, please come on the stage and share the details of the speech of the Toastmaster.
First of all, a very warm good morning to everybody. And I've seen a lot of youngsters, and I am very jubilant to be at this school. I think I know 150 people here, and all of them are young. It's a good sign because, like Indian teams makeover from old to young, this whole must also become from old, almost to young ones. I given a speech of a very veteran Toastmaster like Sachin Tendulkar in cricket. Her project is level 3 project 1, engaging your audience with humor. Humor is a very difficult thing, yes, as we all know. And everybody has a unique style. There are some stand-up comedians who can make you laugh. There are some relatives who can always crack jokes and make you laugh. And there are some slapstick comedy action and make you laugh. So everybody has got a unique style. So most Gitanjali's project today is to develop her own style, humor, and work on that path. She's already given 2 projects already, and this is the third one. So I'm sure that you will all enjoy it. I will just say that I will just comment on how where she excelled, where she was the best. I will also see where she needs to work on further. And most importantly, challenge herself. Gitanjali is not known for humor speeches, but she has taken this challenge of this difficult path. Very difficult for a person who is not a humor specialist on that path. So she has taken the challenge. So let's see how she forces the challenge. All the best to you.
Yes, thank you, sir. So I would request Gitanjali, please come on the stage and deliver the speech. Gitanjali, Toastmaster Gitanjali, meet my best friend, Toastmaster Gitanjali.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Namaskar and very good morning to each one of you. Today I am here to introduce you all to my best friend. Dear friend, if I say meet my best friend, you will imagine someone like me with gray hair. He or she may be my childhood friend or college days friend or some colleague of mine. Yes or no?
Yes.
But to your surprise, it is no one from them. My best friend is a lizard because they are always with me. They feel to be, to roam near me. They follow me like an obedience. I always believe that I have some strong soul connection with them. It may be that in my previous life, I was the lizard queen. Thus, they come to meet me on and off to be better. I have very exciting experiences with them. There's few of them to share with you all. I remember when I was just 7 or 8 years old. One day evening, as I opened my bag to take out my book and notebook to complete my homework, suddenly a lizard jumped out from my bag and landed on my neck. I started crying loudly with fear. To hear my loud Instead of consoling me, they started teasing me by saying, meet the baby, meet the baby. So it was very insulting for me. But as I was the youngest one at home, so I bore everything very sad. It may be that Lisa hide inside my back just because it wanted to pay me respect as it knew I was the lizard queen. Another exciting incident happened in 2006. That time, I was a class teacher of physics. One day, as usual, I entered in my class with my class register, duster, chalk, bags, book, etc. and everything on my teacher's table. After taking the roll call, I went near the blackboard to complete my blackboard work. After that, when I returned back to my table to take the book to teach my student, immediately I noticed there was one vision. As I opened my mouth to shout with fear, suddenly I noticed that it was not clear. The matter was clear to me. I looked at my students very angry. But to my surprise, my dear students replied me in chorus with mysterious smile. Madam, today is 1st April. I excuse every one of them as they were my little angels. But I was surprised to feel that the sixth sense of my students inspired them to play a prank on me only with the lizard as if they knew I was the lizard queen. The most exciting and thrilling incident happened with me in 2010. In November 2010, I went against some workshop. The workshop was very serious and long. During the lunch break, I went to wash. As I opened the door of the washroom, I felt something has fallen on my left shoulder. I looked that side very thoroughly, but could not find anything. After a while, I went near the wash basin to wash my hands. As I looked into the mirror, I noticed that one lizard was sitting on my left shoulder as if it was saying me, "Hello, dear lizard queen, how are you?" I was frozen for a while with fear. But after some time, I saw one small comb lay on the wash basin. With great courage and with that small comb, I say shoo shoo to that lizard. That lizard jumped from my shoulder and landed on the wash and vanished within a moment. I took a sigh of relief and came out, smilingly. I don't like them, but they like me very much. They always roam near me. They follow me like an obedient servant. Their frequent visits further strengthen my belief that certainly I was the lizard queen in my previous life. Dear friend, does anyone know what we call the fear of lizard? It is known as herpetophobia. And the great secret of my life is that I am suffering from that fear. Hey, look at that side. There is one lizard. My best friend is sitting in that corner. Maybe it has come to attend our weekend meeting and enjoy the beautiful theme of our Toastmaster. Thanks. And over to you.
So now is the last speech of the session. So I would request Toastmaster Sangeeta, please come on the stage and tell the message.
Good morning, everybody. My target speaker today, Dhruv Patel, is going to give his level 1 project from the Pathways Motivational Strategies. The title of the speech is the most valuable intangible asset in our life. The purpose of the speech is for the member to present his speech and receive feedback for it. The time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Remember the title, the most valuable intangible asset of our lives. The time limit is again 5 to 7 minutes. All the best to Master Guru and over to you, Chairman.
Thank you. Toastmaster Guru. Toastmaster Guru. The most valuable intangible assets in our life. The most valuable intangible asset in our life. Toastmaster Guru. All the best.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. The most valuable intangible asset of our life. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I am going to speak about the most valuable intangible asset which I believe we all have and which is free of cost. So let's guess about the asset. The asset which I am going to talk about is available to all of us, but we say we don't have it. Actually, we also don't value it sometimes. And this asset remains with us till we die. Once in our lifetime, we all have said, I don't have test. Can you please anyone guess? Yes. It's exactly time. I don't have time. It has been said by everyone once in our life. So I would like to start my speech. Work on time, it signifies the importance of time. An inch of time is equivalent to an inch of gold. An inch of time is equivalent to an inch of gold. But you can't buy that inch of time with that inch of gold. That is the importance of time. I would like to state 3 statements regarding time. The first is, I can relate success with time. We all are gifted with time from the time we are born. We all have the same time. How we utilize that time, that matters. Do you know what determines the success of an individual? An individual success in life is determined by the proper utilization of 24 hours a day. It is said that any goal, be it an institutional or an individual, should always be time bound. Aiming at anything without specifying any time is always challenging to achieve. There is a very common quote we all would have heard during our school days: time and tide waits for no one. Time waits for no one, it just passes by. Every person has to value that time and manage its importance and utilize it properly. My second statement would be, I would prioritize prioritize time over money. There are many people in the world who will prioritize money over time. This is because according to them, time is nothing. But they don't realize the fact that time provides them the chance and opportunity to get the money. So I would always prioritize time over money. Anyone can say, give me time and I can generate money. But no one can say, give me money and I can generate time. We can always get back the money which we have spent, but we can never get back the time which is lost. I can say time is like your air we breathe. We don't know its importance unless it is interrupted from our life. So using time and effort, we can get anything in the world, but nothing that we cannot get our time back. My third statement would be related to the theme of the day. Time is the best medicine. I can say time is indeed the best medicine as it helps us to heal many of our wounds, broken heart and feelings. Time helps us to forgive a person for his mistakes and build relationships. Time is also critical in anger management. The time of a day lets us flow, let us flow out in our life and take the problem by itself. It is rightly said that only time can solve things which a reason cannot. So, as per the theme of the day, time is also a critical concept for our building the
body. Now I would like to give two examples regarding the importance of time. First is the importance of time in our Toastmasters. Every speeches we give, the utmost importance is given to time. Even though I make the best speech today, but what if I finish my speech before 5 minutes or after 7 minutes, I will be disqualified. No matter how many grammar mistakes I made or half periods I used, nor a grammarian or half counter can disqualify me, but a timer can. That is the importance of time. Second is the importance of time in many traits. Many traits are related to time, such as patience, persistence, determination, perseverance, and many more. All these traits take time as a reference. If you remove the time from that trait, then the trait itself would have no value. I would like to conclude my speech giving two quotes and a message. I would say that we should form the habit of time management as early as possible in our lives. There is a very fascinating quote by Mr. Warren Buffett. He has said that no matter how big the talent, some things take time. No matter how big the talent, some things take time. You cannot produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. That is the importance of time. Second, live life as if our day is a bank account and time is our currency. No one is rich, no one is poor. We all have 24 hours each. I feel jubilant every day, every moment, because I know that this combination of date, hour, minute, and second is never going to come in my life again. So I request all of you to live life, means enjoy each moment of your life till we are on this planet. Time is and will always be an irreversible concept. Thank you everyone for your time.
So I would request timer. I would request Toastmaster Vishwajit, please tell the timing.
Thank you, Kim. Very good morning to all of you again. I am very jubilant that all of our formal speeches are giving on time. Ian Tarun, second time 6 minutes 52 seconds. And Ian Gitanjali has taken time 7 minutes 19 seconds. And Ian Dhruv is taken 5 minutes 37 seconds. So that's all from my side. All are qualified.
Now we have a voting for the offline. We have a sheet. So all the guests that you need to go out for Toastmaster, Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster for the base speaker, and for the online speaker, Master or so we have 1 minute for the voting.
We just have to write the speaker.
Excuse me, not from.
So we have Toastmaster Tarun and Toastmaster Dhruv for the nomination. Online. So this generation is which one? Any guesses? Is the millennial generation, right? So in these generations, we have a lot of engineers and doctors are available in the market. But who will win the race? These are all are with the high IQ, right? But this generation is for, as I mentioned, millennial generation, a lot of IQ teachers are available. But who will win the race? The whose EQ level is high. And this EQ is directly connected with our mental fitness. In our offices, in jobs, we are witness that someone is very technically strong, right? But he's not able to go further. not able to take the promotion set, but someone who's not that much of technical strong, but even though he has all the promotion, he has all the good connect, this all we have witnessed, and we are just saying that okay, he is the buttering of the boss and all, and he's taking the, but if you deep dive in, then he is really mentally very strong. So now, as you all know that meditations and all, this is directly related to mental stability. You all have tried it, but here again some surprise I am going to bring you. So you have tried yoga, you have tried pranayama, you have tried meditations, everything that might be you have tried, right? But you are not able to get that kind of results from all these processes. So I am going to showcase you. I am going to bring it out one technique. So that technique that will take only 20 to 25 minutes time, and it is an integration. It's a combination of the pranayama, it's a combination of the yoga, it is a combination of the breathing exercise. And I tell you, once you do this breathing exercise, like it will take 20 to 25 minutes, you will feel rejuvenated. You feel that my stress is literally getting down. Your mind is become very cool and calm, and you feel a lot of energy in that day. You feel like every day is my new day on earth. So that technique, I think, I don't know, but that technique has been discovered by the Sri Ravi Shankar from the Art of Living. He is a spiritual leader, and this technique is called as Sudarshan Kriya. Sudarshan Kriya is a technique, as I mentioned, pranayama, yoga, and the breathing exercise. So that will take only 20 minutes time. If you do it daily, if you put it in your everyday schedule, then you will feel lot of energy. Your prana level will increase, and then whatever the data that I mentioned, a lot of junk files and all these things in terms of the emotions are stored in our mind. So that will be erased. Every day it is like every day we are cleaning our house, right? It's not like one day I have cleaned house, then that entire year I don't need to clean house. So our mind is also like that. Lot of data, lot of junk files are every day stored. So we have to also clean it. And this is the best technique of cleaning of our mind. This is called as Sudarshan Kriya. So a lot of centers are available nearby. You just visit it. This program is like 1.5 day program. They will teach you, and after that you can do this entire process by your own at your home. So with this, let us move forward to our next session. So next session is, as I mentioned, table topic session. So I would request table topic master, Toastmaster players, please come on the stage.
Good morning, all. Fellow Toastmasters and dear friends. So I am your table topic master for the today's session. As we all know, the table topic session is the most interesting session of our meeting. So I encourage all of you to take the part in this. For the benefit of guests, I would like to explain the timing of the table topic is 2 minutes, and you will show the green card at the end of 1 minute. So you can speak until the green card is shown to qualify yourself. So first, I would like to give the topic to Toastmaster Shanish. Your topic is so your topic is smart work or
morning all. So topic I will always believe in smart work. Actually, there is a one word said that person having talent. If there is a comparison between the person having the talent and the person with the plan, definitely the person with the plan will win. So that means he is working in a very smart way. So best way to have the work, smart way to we can just segregate what are the stages we can achieve those things. So I will go with the smart work only. Thank you.
so second I select Toastmaster. You all love to hear from long time. The scariest thing that has ever happened
Well, my 70 years of life, many stories must have happened. I remember the one which was humorous, which was when I was in college. And I used to like one particular girl. I used to go to one. And somehow the other I was trying to impress her with various things. Sometimes in the class, sometimes in sports, sometimes in speaking. And she was also looked to be interested. This was going on. Then, but she had a different feeling for me that I didn't know. And when I tried to be more friendly with her over the time, and she said, okay, we are going to be going together. This thing all happened. What happened in my society when I came back one day in the night, and I found that that girl is the same place where I am. She was the same floor where I was staying. When she pressed, she came to the same floor, and she was just staying with our neighbor's house. And she introduced me to her and saying that this is the girl and she is very much looking for a partner who is not India, who for somebody who is an artist. So we should find someone to study with my mother. Then I said, okay, I am without anywhere now, just come to college. No chance to bring anywhere else. So my impression has suddenly vanished completely. But she kept on thinking that probably I do something here. But finally, I found that she got engaged to somebody very, very rich in London. And I am now only around 50.
Now I will call from the guest. The first one is Pratik. Your topic is why books are better than movies. Why books are better than movies.
As for my experience, the book is always a very good friend of human being. It's actually when you read something, you visualize something, and after the reading, you can remember the things very nice. So it improves your visualization and other skills. And movies, it's actually one time watch. You forget sometimes after watching, and after a few times, the books are very helpful. So that's it.
Second guest is Ajay. So your topic is which new habit you would like to add to your life? Which new habit you would like to add to your life? And why?
There are a lot of topics we can add to our life. Like if you can see today is like a very fast and we are going with the technology. So I will say that in the schools also we have to like for the new generation to provide the digitalization so that they can learn more about on that. So because if you can see in the market, there are a lot of new things. Everything is coming related to the digitalization and the new technology. So I would say, as compared to book, or rather than going to the theoretical part, we should more into the we should give more experience to the digital and practical experience to the new generation from the schools to the college people, so that they can be like be more in, we can say more in a more in a touch to the this technology. So this will be the my most.
Now the next guest is Chintan. Chintan. So your topic is your favorite childhood memory. Favorite childhood memory.
Once again, hello. As of now, I have completed 25 years, but in my past, in my childhood, I have done very silly mistakes and accident only.
So I would like to share one accident of mine. When I was 7 or 8 years old, I came in rain, heavy rain. It was a heavy rain, and my society was around it and fulfilled with 1 feet of water. So I got injured. My leg was hurt, and I was bleeding very bad. My totally left leg was flooded of blood. So I don't see any hope because my friend was not there. The rain was heavy, and I don't have any other person who can reach me to my home. So I was thinking of this God come to me. I would like to go home. I'm very bad. I can't even wake up. So somehow my friend, far from 50 meters, he saw me, sir. He showed me, and then he came to me, and then he picked up and get me from the home, get me to the home. So that was my best memory I have ever felt. That's it.
Next is Neeraj Wala. Your topic is your favorite place in the world.
Hello. So, my favorite place in the world. So, like till now, what I visited on place of that, and Master Darshan, that is located in Vadodara. So, in that, I done the advanced course after in art of food. That course, there is around 4 days course, and we need we have to take form. So we do not speak on all the 4 days we do meditation and all the techniques and all the things. So in that direction, I had best experience of my life. Like we are looking for a money, like for a for relief or like what we can say is like for a peace of mind. Like we are looking here and there, trying to get more money and all the things. But what I experienced in that time is like this is the only like a good way to reach peace of mind and feel happy and like I feel very different in that course. So I would say it is the best place for me, like right now.
Next guest is one line. Yes, Mona. Guest. Guest Mona. Can you hear me?
Hussein.
Hussein. Hello. So the next guest is Kuldeep. So your topic is your most profitable mistake. Profitable mistake.
Hello everyone. My most profitable mistake was when I graduated college, and the exuberance of youth, you have to buy something or so naturally show at what a car, and it was not a great car, it was an old car, and I was the top of my social circle and all that. But when you buy an old car, naturally it's going to break. And the thing is that that is that I had a reputation of the life of that car because I had to maintain that facade.
And whatever happened was that the car, what 3/4 of the costs were actually paid for. So then I was like, what am I doing now? I'm actually, it's a huge loss. And that was my most expensive mistake for this, not to be repeated again.
So now it's time to call the annual report.
Thank you, Kevin. Thanks again for choosing the nice topic from your side. I hope all the speakers are following the flow and enjoy their speaking. And I'm very glad that we have qualified speaker like guest EM3 and guest Ajay, guest Chetan, guest Nilesh, and guest Kuldeep. These are the qualified speakers. And EM Dhanesh and guest Pratik. Both are disqualified at the time. Both are taken 40 seconds and 30 seconds respectively. So that's all from my side. And the
So with this, I am handing over to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Adi. for new presentation.
Thank you so much and good morning once again. So it's said in the movie like you usually have your right hand and left hand in movie. Like you call your backup. So you usually say that, oh, I will call my right hand or my left hand. Similarly, general evaluator has its right hand and left hand. Without them, he or she is either handless or you can say helpless. So I would like to call my right hand. Basically, they're evaluators of all the three speeches. So first, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Pratik, evaluator of Toastmaster Pratik.
So I'm very jubilant that my target speaker has given a very fabulous and a nice speech. But the evaluation part comes up with some good points and some points to for further improvement. So I would like to start with your start. That it was a nice start given by you that you used the voice of rain to make the aura that you will be talking about monsoon. So it was nice. I liked it. Then you questioned the audience and had a really nice answer. This way you engaged the audience very nicely. This was your previous feedback from the speech and you had taken this and included in your today's speech. Coming to the title of the speech, it was nice. It was completely related to your speech. But one suggestion from my side is that be more creative in your title so that it will make more suspense. So that we will be very eager to know what will be there in your speech. For example, this thing is done by our today's TM movie, Toastmaster Vishal. The good things about your speech were like you engaged the audience very well. You started with a lot of energy and there was a smile on your face. You used many examples to explain the situation. For example, by this example, you explained the mud situation, another situation, how a lady was stuck and faced the problem. This was a good point. You included the audience answers in your speech, which was again a good point. I like it. You included your personal experience to give the entire speech. It is always the good points that you will be having more content in your speech. So you won't be shortened with the content part. The next thing is that use of stage, which was your previous speech like this, and this, which was a really good point, and I really appreciate that. You maintain a good eye contact with the audience, with everywhere looking here and there. You give different expressions on your face to explain the current situation with the intense looks, the happy smile and things. You had body movement like hand, like this, like that. It was again a good thing. This shows that you are confident and you are going with the flow in your speech. The voice modulation part was also there in your speech. Now coming to some of the recommendations from my side is, when you mentioned that today I will be using the structure like this, and the pre-monsoon, the monsoon, and the past monsoon. You can use this to practice your speech, but including this part in your speech will take some of your time. So you can save your time by not mentioning this in the speech. The second thing is, few times you look down. So don't look down. This somehow or other shows that you're a bit nervous. Now you ended your speech with I would like to end. I would like to recommend you that you can conclude like I would like to conclude my speech, or it was a monsoon topic. So you can like wish you or a happy monsoon or something a code related to monsoon. So it will give a good conclusion to your speech. This was all from my side. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kiran. As you all say, an important or spectacular speech is always followed by a spectacular evaluation. So that was an amazing evaluation. With that, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Kiran to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Kiran.
Good morning again. I'll be evaluating the speech of Vital. Before that, I would like to say to everybody that whole idea of the speech is to be heard by the audience, to get something good from them. You should always find out which is strength of speaker and try to imbibe into your speech. That is the whole idea. So all the three speeches were different. Karu's speech was completely different, Vital's speech was completely different, and Guru's speech was very informative. So all these are different aspects I should give all the credit. Now coming back to the Vital speech, I will very clinically analyze the speech. She surprised the opening. Like when you say my best friend, we always look for some very good friends and the politics. But she chose the result. Just surprising. The very title is rightly said, title is not indicate what she is going to talk about. That is a good aspect. Then see her view from Lizard to the body was very clear. Now any speeches which you are giving, you must remember that there should be two to three incidences only. Try to put two incidents, or you try to drag one incident wrong, the speech will fail. You rightly chose the three examples. Book, Lizard in the book, Lizard in the praying by the students, and the washroom. So that is the beautiful better way. All the instances need to do very, very methodical. The largest time you ever time felt that she had written this speech? No. We all felt that she was speaking from her heart. But she had definitely constructed the speech. She did not go with the flow. She had very carefully made the speech, but it did not look like that to us. That is the beauty of her. And you must knowing that Father Githanjali was the principal of that school. So you must know that how beautifully she would have educated the children and example in front of us. We concluded also with a name of this particular fear, which is called phobia, which was a new to her. And she also put a human name to it. So all in all, it was a perfectly crafted speech. But I would like to, because senior was started, I would like her to further. So I would like to say that two things that should be done. Best part of the speech was expressions, body language, and the total smile on the face. But get some sparks. I always feel that some sparks have to get it here and there. You make a very beautifully constructed speech, but sparks are missing, like the crackers. You don't enjoy those sparks. Only loud noise doesn't make it feel good. Sparks it to the speech. Like I would say that in the first mail, he said, I am treated by like a queen as a wizard. But you should say that, but although I am like a maid in my house. Second thing that when you found the wizard book, you can say probably you are trying to revise my syllabus. And the third thing you said, you know, in your short in the corner building, at corner of our room, you can say probably you are trying to imitate my speech. This is how it goes through the end. All this, as starts to laugh. So I'm sure that Vietnam is taking a very challenging path, and I'm wishing her the most success the next person. All the best to you. Thank you.
It's like retired speaker getting evaluated by retired evaluator. It goes like Sachin Tendulkar is basically critically evaluated by Sunil Gavaskar. So I would like to call upon Toastmaster Sanjita to evaluate speech of Toastmaster.
If there's any way to remind you of the importance of time without getting you bored or lectured, Dhruv's speech would stand out. Greetings to fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, and especially my target speaker, Toastmaster Dhruv. Congratulations for a beautiful speech. The speech had a good beginning, a body, and a conclusion. It was a well-organized speech. It had a beautiful title, was the most valuable intangible asset in our life. It kept us wondering what it is. Some may think it is bank balance, some may think it is something gold, anything it might be. But he started speaking on time. First and foremost, he came and asked everyone. That way, he added audience participation in his speech. We all were actively listening. To some extent, even scared. Maybe a question may come to all of us. Then he started speaking. He took up a quote where he compared time with gold. And then he showed we can buy gold, but we cannot buy time. These are the important aspects he highlighted in his speech. There is some interesting part or called language tools. If you go to Toastmasters website, you will come across it. That is called alliteration. It's words with same sound are repeated again. And he used it in patience, perseverance, and persistence. These tools make the speech interesting. I would like everyone, is there anyone who felt that he did not look into your eyes? Look into everyone's eyes. That is, looking into the eyes and making sure. That shows you have prepared well. You're so thorough with your speech that you don't need to look here and there. You're looking at the audience. You are well there, well prepared to present your speech. Now, to take you to the next level. First thing is your speech has many nice points. And we have a beautiful stage. So you can go about the stage and cover it. So this is a small group, but you have the potential to give speech to a large audience. So in that case, when you go to different sections of the stage, you can look into the eyes of the people at every corner. And secondly, you did the same mistake that I did by introducing a speech, that is repeating your title. First you say the title, then you said I'm going to speak about it. You can just start speaking on it. There are some other aspects I would like to point out, that is the rule of three. When you use these alliteration words and have three words, you use the rule of three. That is, look at one, second, and third quadrant. Patience, perseverance, and persistence. To summarize, beautiful speech, excellent eye contact, brilliant content, and very good delivery. Just keep the suggestions in mind, and it will be a brilliant speech.
Toastmaster Sanjita. Like it's like an archery. If you send Toastmaster Sanjita to archery, she will always hit bullseye. It was apt and perfect, and hopefully it will be helpful for next week. Now I would like to call upon Vishnu to present the challenge.
We have three individual evaluators. TM Kranti has taken time 3 minutes 17 seconds. TM Kirit has taken 2 minutes 57 seconds. The TM Sanchita has taken 2 minutes 50 seconds. So all are qualified.
So we can vote among Toastmaster Krati and Toastmaster Sanjita. online guest, you can directly send message area A2. Like you can send personally message to area A2 so that we can take your vote as well. We'll give 30 seconds for voting. You can write your answer. So now I would take it forward. So my right hand, backups, they did a pretty well job. But still, we always require our left hand backup to do the part because at the end, you need both hands to coordinate properly. Now I would like to call upon captain, our counter, Nikhil, to come up on the stage and present the our counter.
Good morning once again. So I have counted 2 pillars, the prepared speech as well as our table topic speeches. So let me start with our first speaker, TM Karun. His speech was really very fluent. Just at one place, I could find that when he was telling his personal experience, his personal memory at that time, he was little bit here and there, and couple of times he spoke, I think something. Our second speaker was TM Gitanjali. I was so jubilant that I could not find any of the pillars or something. So it was so fluent, and I was enjoying your speech throughout that 6-7 minutes. And our third speaker is TM Dhruv. So again, his speech was quite fluent. Just at one place, I could find that time, money, and prioritize. There are 3 words over there. He took little bit time. Otherwise, throughout the 5-7 minutes, it was quite fluent. Now, let's come to the table topic speakers. So again, critics are we knows it's always have a kind of the feeling of the happiness to listen the speech of critics. So it was so awesome. Then Ajay, yes, sorry, critics are then Pratik is not qualified. Then Ajay. So Ajay just once he said we can say, and he took long pause, So he was thinking something. So that was the one place. Then after the Chintan, guest Chintan, so he took 2 to 3 times kind of the poses, and specifically when he was talking about the flooding, at that time he took a long pause. Then after TM Nilesh, guest Nilesh, over there also he took 2 times that long pause. Specifically, he was telling that for we can say, and many of them or some sort of a phrase he has used, but he has taken long pause. And the last is the guest Kuldeep. Yeah, Kuldeep's speech was quite beyond. I didn't find any. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Master. Detailed evaluation because we are not here to sing a song, but it aptly happened, and we should be consciously knowing where we are stopping or we are making mistakes. And thank you for consciously noting down the mistakes of everyone so that next time they are missing out. Next, I would like to call upon Ramarian, Toastmaster Ashish.
Today's meeting witnessed some good language of English language and usage from our members. I will start with first speaker TM Karun. Some good usage were like scorching heat and splendid view of the hills. That were good usage. Regarding not so good usage, I will talk about. So there was one instance you said one of my frightening experience. it should be one of my frightening experiences because you are talking about one incident out of the group of experiences you had. And it also said keep your surroundings clean. It should be keep your surroundings clean. Otherwise, it was really a good speech. And then talking about PM Gitanjali, her speech was wonderful. I did not notice any incorrect usage of English language. Apart from this, she used good usage of English language when she said herpetophobia, where I'm sure we don't know about it, didn't know about this word.
Name of the phobia.
And other words were like exciting, intriguing, and tedious. Then comes our third speaker. Like he said, few of the quotes and phrases I didn't get a chance to note down all of the quotes, but one quote was like, an inch of time is equivalent to an inch of gold, but we can't buy inch of time by that inch of gold. That was a really good usage. Apart from this, we also use patience, perseverance, persistence, these type of words. It was really good usage. And I'm happy to announce that word of the day was used by TM Eswaji, TM Kiritsa, TM Gitanjali, TM Dhruv, TM Pratish, TM Vishal, and TM Nikhil. And phrase of the day was used by TM Eswaji. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Ashish. That's not. So you might have seen that I use only some words, and in between there was no grammar. Like I didn't follow any grammar, and it was what this guy is doing up there. That's the beauty of grammar. Like it's connect with the people and help understand how we should speak and where we are missing out. So thank you so much, Ashish. Now it's time for the general evaluator report. But before that, I would also take up post table topic evaluation. So we have a table topic evaluator, and I would be taking up that part because it's an important aspect. Impromptu speeches are important because you have to speak based upon the topic, and it is difficult because you are given a topic spontaneously and you have to frame and get into a flow. So that's a difficult task. So first, Dhaneshwar, the first speaker, Dhaneshwar. The topic was given smart work, hard work. So spontaneously he came up with a phrase, and it's difficult to come up with a phrase on the spot. Like we have to think, and then we have to come up with a phrase, or we have to cram it, and then we have to come up on the stage and speak about it. So that's the beauty about your. But you are mainly your eye contact is specific to the table topic master. So you constantly looking at pages. So you can avoid that and look to whole topics so that you can connect with everyone. So that is one recommendation. You can include the story, like you conclude it just on time. But since we have 2 minutes time, you can include the story. Like why you want smart work or which side you are building towards. You can just frame a story that could help it complete at least 2 minutes and also connect with someone. Because both members would be on both sides, you need to convince one who are on the other side. So at least you can bring it about the story. So that would be helpful to complete on time and not before. Apart from that phrase, good part, speech delivery, good part, word usage was brilliant. So kudos to you. Toastmaster care. As I mentioned, flow is something which is an important and crucial part during speaking impromptu. And he was apt and spot on. He directly got a funny story, molded out it, and like, it is like you are given raw material, you have to prepare a dish. So he was master chef at it, and he delivered beautiful and ended with a beautiful Facebook friend funny joke. So that's the beauty about it. Because if you bring in humor, you connect with lot more members than other like setting your ideas because it goes as if you are just going there and speaking to someone. Basically, you need to connect with someone rather than just delivering the speech which goes flat. So humor plays an important role. Just a suggestion, you can speak a little bit higher because sometimes it happens that you speak very fluent and speak quite fast. So you it happens at the back end, someone might skip few words in. So that's suggestion. Third, Pratik. Yes. So your topic was why books are better than movies. So here also I would like to give you sleep suggestion that you could have incorporate like Harry Potter. So why you like Harry Potter as a movie and not a book? So you can bring in something which everyone has seen, like Harry Potter, everyone has seen or even heard about. So you can just bring in that aspect which would be helpful for everyone to visualize. So supposedly in book we cannot visualize action, which could be visualized through movies. But through movies, some things are exaggerated, which in book would be a way to connect. So in that manner, you can just point out examples and views so that you can connect more with people. And also you, I guess you completed exactly on time. So you could have added that example, completed at 2 minutes. Here I just wanted to highlight table topic master that your topics were apt, but you could have also encouraged the guests that or guest or member who are here that you can speak furthermore, like you can complete 2 more minutes, so that a little nudge or push would be helpful for the member to think further. So that would be that was a suggestion for me. Yes, Ajay. Ajay was the next. For your topic was which habit to add to your life. So I would just suggest that don't directly jump onto the topic. You can think for a while and then you can go ahead and deliver speech. So basically, flow was good, but the habit which you wanted to inculcate or share with everyone, it might not have gone in a proper sense. So you would have taken a slight pauses here and there so that after you complete a sentence, it goes, it don't go flat because you directly started second sentence. So most of the people will get connected. So, and also you can also include example. So that's an additional suggestion. But the flow was perfect. You gave a beautiful impromptu speech and we covered in time. So that's a good part. Yes, Chintan. So your topic was favorite childhood movie. You gave a good example. You had apt example, and in childhood we all had gone so everyone could have connected. My only point here is that if you fumble something, don't go and say sorry because people sending on the they don't know what you actually going to say. So don't let others know your next move. Rather, you can just keep it simple. If you fumble, it's okay. Just go on. Don't say sorry. So it could be a suggestion. But the story was apt and you connected with everyone. So that's a good thing about it. And listeners don't know what is our next move. So we have to frame it in that way. Sorry would be in a sense that you fumbled. That's a suggestion. Dilesh, favorite place in the world. Confidence was good. You gave a good story. Even an advice that mental peace is more important than money. But sometimes it happens that you have to give example in this sense. Why? Like supposedly you feel mental peace is important. So you can give a counter argument that if you are not mentally stable, you won't be able to earn more money, or you won't concentrate or focus on a particular aspect, and it went a bit away from the point. So it was favorite place in the world. But still, you connected why you like that place and you gave a suggestion like everyone else should visit that place. So that's a good point. But still, try to be on the topic and if you go around, just try to connect it. So it's like a circle. So if you start at the point, you should try to bring it and give it a sort of sound why you want to feel that that is a best place. And it was last Kundi. So most profitable mistake. Good hand gesture, you were perfect. Your tone and delivery was also apt. Your expression was were good. Like you directly made a face gesture, like huge loss. But still, like you can improve further by adding more example. Like you added regarding car, so you connected. But most of the people don't know about ending. Like sometimes it happens that old car is ending and it has its fame, or you can say that it is a kind of, it could be used as a show off. But some people might know that part. So you can just in between add that why old car was an ending, which cost you money, but it gave you fame. So sometimes it happens that someone say, "Oh, it was a car. How it was a loss to me." You can say that it's expensive, and how it became famous. So it was famous. So in that way, some connection will be. But your delivery to example was that. So that's for the table topic evaluation. Now I would just give a meeting evaluation, even though it might be a boring one, but evaluation is what helps us to improve further. Basically, we come and deliver speech, but if we don't know our flaws and drawbacks, we won't improve further. So, firstly, the meeting, we all were here on time. The meeting started late because of technical challenges, and we started at 10:08, which was 8 minutes later. But still, we tried to manage all aspects. That's the good part. As I mentioned earlier, members are who make the club. So strong members make a strong club. So when everyone arrived, Postmaster Sanchita, Postmaster Gitanjali, they helped us with writing up the board, which is an important aspect because ISCOM are busy out there. But this shows that enthusiasm and sort of connect that they belong here. It's not their duty, but still they opted and did it for us. That's a good part. Postmaster Prati, Postmaster of the Day, Visha, they help us and distribute the checks. So that also shows how we are connected and how we are helping each other. Meeting was there, as I mentioned. Important aspect, most of the members are offline. So even though we were trying to connect, but still, most of the members were offline, and that was a good aspect. So that everyone knew each other physically, and we had a good discussion. So evaluation went well, speeches were well, no technical glitches. So that's a good part, and we should continue doing so. We should meet more often. We have some technical issues, like we are looking for mics and audio challenges with Zoom and other aspects, which I suggest as an XCOM, we need to improve that aspect. Self-evaluation is it because I would take it at the end when I would highlight Toastmaster Sanchita. Toastmaster of the day, beautiful way to keep curiosity among the members. So it is an important aspect to generate curiosity, because if you know a particular thing, you already have a perspective, or you have a prejudice regarding what the flow of the meeting would be. They didn't even know that XXX could be mine. No, we might maintenance of industry, maintenance of engine, maintenance of anything, but still that my part was a curiosity and the flow of anything. So those three, those must have been. Also shared good insight. It started off as how many of us are engineer or other department. But you also deliver some good doctorate level words which we all might not be knowing. So that's a good part. And also to understand what is the like level of our audience, because if we already know how many engineers are there or how many non-engineers are there, so we can curate our speech and not going on the technical aspect so that everyone can understand. So that's a good part. Timer, usually you created a beautiful spontaneous thing. We had a problem with the car and he had a different shaped car. So we came upon and he spontaneously changed his speech and created a beautiful impression. So this teaches how to be impromptu. Like when you are faced with challenge, don't sit back rather than take it as an opportunity and get something out of it. So that's a good part. In this suggestion is that if timer would sit on the first row so that everyone can see and you can hold a timer tab for 5 minutes because sometimes it happens in a flow. If I'm looking at that and you are sitting there, so it could miss. So that's a suggestion. Our doctor, Nikhil used an amazing way to deliver this evaluation. Like it was a good report and everyone was connected, so that's a good part. And he also took the role spontaneously because Bhavesh couldn't attend the meeting because of the emotions. So thank you so much for taking up the role. Grammarian Ashish. So good setup, appreciation. Like I just wanted to mention, you pointed out that particular phase of the word of the day or phrase of the word, you have mentioned that you can appreciate someone when a word or phrase of the day is used. So that could be, but your setup regarding the grammatical work was apt and good work to you because you connected all the dots at the end. You gave a beautiful report of each and every speaker and other table topic. Toastmaster Krati, beautiful evaluation. So I usually think that evaluators are more qualified than general evaluators because they give apps and beautiful evaluation for all the speakers, and that would be helpful for everyone else. Like we also learn how to evaluate the speech and how we can also mold it out. Some of the points which are later. First speech would start audio. So you started off with audio. So it's a good way to visualize. So we also visualize that oh it's raining and you started off. So that's a good part to start the speech. Connected with everyone. Thunder, lightning, paperboard, swimming pool. These are things we all have done in our childhood. So there you do directly connected with everyone and everyone was curious to know what makes this come. 2018 scenario was also a situation because everyone has faced Toastmaster Kirit sir. So you brought in a beautiful humorist like Sachin Tendulkar, evaluating Sachin Tendulkar. So that spontaneous humorous part in speech or evaluation helps a lot, like as I mentioned earlier. Toastmaster Gitanjali, I would just suggest, since we are on hybrid platform, we can also occupy this portion. Your evaluation was already done by Toastmaster Kiran, but this suggestion I felt that to add. And beautiful tone usage, like how to use a tone. I was frozen for a while for fear. So in that way, while you were speaking and you changed the tone, that was beautiful because we all connected and we felt, oh, something was there on the shoulder, even though we can't see that. Oh, there is someone. So everyone was curious and always like you pointed out here and there, so that people could actually visualize it. So that's a good part about your speech and the Toastmaster group. Good usage of time, Chinese phrase, that bold and time management. And Toastmaster Sanchita already gave a beautiful evaluation about it. I will take it forward. Clapping in between, if someone uses a phrase or word of the day, if we clap in between, reduce the momentum of the speech delivery because we get distracted. So that's the point. Table topic I was already evaluated. All the evaluation were good and they delivered like the speaker also learned and the guest would also learn. Owning to the mistake, which was the point I wanted to highlight about Toastmaster Sanjita. Like she mentioned that through repeated speech title and then all again while delivering the speech, he mentioned it again. So Postmaster Sanjita took up the mistake of her role that my evaluation I also repeated the same and you should not do. So that's an important aspect. You should own your own mistake rather than pointing finger from. So that's an important aspect and it comes back to me. So I should have, like as a president, should have coordinated properly beforehand so that technical glitches and 8 minutes reading won't have happened. We are running late. Still, I wanted to highlight this point that it is an important aspect that meeting goes serious, but if we face a challenge, we should be ready to go. With that, I would conclude my evaluation. And I would like to call upon Kuldeep because he will best introduction, like your introduction. Okay, so that we can take it as class. So with this,
Voting of this supporting role and role player. That can be done after this.
Thank you.
Again, one good evening to all. So I would like to conclude this entire thing. So what are the major takeaways of this entire thing? So first, I think the major takeaways for all of you and that I also feel that our priorities. What are our priorities? Our first priority is job, right? Then comes family, then comes physical fitness, and then mental fitness will come in separate further. But I think after this session, I would expect that you change that priority. First priority always be your mental fitness, because if you are mentally fit, then you can win the world. First is mental fitness, second is physical fitness, third one is family, and then the fourth one is job, because job you can get the job right at any time. Second one, so that's why we need to focus on the mental fitness. The second point is for focusing on the mental fitness, we are doing, as I mentioned, we are doing a lot of googling and YouTubing and all. Avoid it. It's straight from the professionals who are expert on that particular domain. Third one is, as I mentioned, the Sudarshan Kriya, as I experienced, so many millions of people have experienced, you have best experience, to use that experience also to increase your mental fitness. And the last but not least, for the young generations, generally what happens, they feel stressed, they don't play. Generally what they do, they go for the cigarette, go for the drinks, right? Just make themselves high. They don't want to be in the prison in that particular scenario. So here my suggestion is, in the art of being, having a lot of good programs available, so that will help you to conquer the stress. So with this, I would like to complete this speech and I would like to hand over the speech to our president.
Class till then, supporting role, which is our tactic, our counter and area, and time. So that 14 is left. So I will be sharing these subjects very well. So just to let you know. Vishwajit was the timer, Nikhil our counter, and Ashish grammar. Just to help guests regarding what all basically voting we do, we usually have voting for speaker, best evaluator, best supporting, who basically are tactic, timer, and grammarian, and best evaluator. And then at the end, there is a voting for table topic master, general evaluator, and Toastmaster of the day.
Excuse me one thing. As I said, I have accepted Sanjita, but with us service. Tejas is also.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, I didn't.
Yes, you are busy, but it's my duty.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. You all have seen that connect between team members because no one wants to take the credit. The right person should get the credit. So we have completed the voting for tag team. Now there is a basically role players. So that is for Toastmaster, table topic master, Toastmaster of the day, and best role player. This is for the best role player. I would repeat that. Toastmaster of the day, table topic master, and general evaluator.
And also that the book
Visha. So we will just take 30 seconds. So Ravi, you can come on the screen. Your guest introduction. So let everyone know who you are.
My name is Udit. I was at the corporate and I'm not very good to speech language. I can write it, it's about time that I thought I should be able to say it. Well, yeah, I'm actually enjoying everything that you guys are doing. I'll make it fun.
Yes, Ravi. For feedback.
and those who are left for
That regarding how they meeting and how and or any suggestion on improving.
So myself, Pratik, I'm being prepared for today's meeting. Actually, this bit was great and it was very energetic. First of all, I couldn't find the location here, so I need to search around, and that was only difficult to face with the morning. Apart from this, when I sit here, I listen to the speakers. Those were all like fully energetic, and it gives good confidence to me myself also. So next time, I'm supposed to attend this meeting next time also. And it was a very good meeting. The speakers and the audience were very friendly, and the food atmosphere inside this room is like very motivating. So thank you so much.
Yes, Judge.
Hello everyone. So the best part about this class is like I like the class they really motivated to everyone. This is really I wanted to be part of this postmaster job. When I moved to come about this, I was very proud of knowing like what this is about. But I really like and I really like to continue like about the one single point like you can avoid this voting, but it will be very helpful. Or you can the masters can do that work so that they can give more guidance to like what you need to be. That's it.
As I mentioned, appreciation is something that goes along with. So voting and it's a kind of appreciation. So usually practice. So we are called Chintan. Yes.
basically it was good experience I will get here. I don't actually understand, don't know why am I here. Before I was here. My friend that good reference from Chirangan. He said we need to talk about social our skills. So I thought, yeah, it's a good point. We have to come here. And I'm also as a company sales and marketing, so I have to attend like this. And I could continue, but some sort of time. Actually, I'm working on some two other projects that basically I even try on Sunday morning. Like basically, I'm working on wherever. So I would like to continue, but sort of time I only do that particular thing on Sunday. So basically, some Monday to Saturday, well organized in our corporate life. So I would like to find, but I don't think I will come to influence.
COVID has taught us that hybrid and online interface will always continue. So you can connect online, no issue. Like hybrid thing to continue because our meeting here, like vice president, public relation itself is in Mumbai. So this thing won't work. So you can always connect to that. Yes.
What you are doing as a club, and it's held like everyone has a stage here. And so, and help us. So I will try to connect with the level to sponsor and try to join them. And like as Ajay told about voting. So I just give you the like a suggest a way that at last point like you have a different category. So you can just start by and just like everyone say the name and one person will come. So there is no that cheat way. And like right now like at some point I don't know for what I will vote. So last time you have one section for voting and directly say so and counter.
That's a good suggestion, but sometimes it happens that a friend of mine is up there, and if I'm not voting for him or her, it might go in wrong way. Here I would be okay, but outside I would get scolded. So, yes. No, like it was on like yes. For feedback.
This was my second session, and I learned from my previous mistake from my first session and implemented them. Regarding the feedback, there was 8 minutes delay, so that was everything. And besides that, I'm planning to make our question of that work. So, and I'm into corporate, I'm into sales and marketing, so these are the social skills. And that's the reason I'm here. So yeah, the next session, let's see what skills I will develop over time. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Actually, I have not get a chance to speak on that, but I will take more, not more than, but take more than. I think I have seen a lot of PNL chapters and anyone have seen Salman Jidwaj, it's a picture. It's a Gujarat, you must see. There is one concept. That for the business, unique talent as other perspective is unique personality. So we have seen the platform where you can create a connection and all. But I just so this is the first platform which is for even personal ability and personal personality. So one word and one sentence over the and Julian to come.
Thank you so much for feedback. Now we will certificate distribution. So I would like Toastmaster with Deveshal to do the honors because he did a beautiful part today, and I don't want to like take his thunder rather than I would give an opportunity to today's.
So today, the first is the prepared speech, the base prepared speech, and we have, I think, all the three speeches are fantastic. I agree, right? There is no doubt about it. So today's first speech, the prepared speech is Toastmaster Group. Please come. The next is table topic. I think table topics we have a lot of speakers today. I think five this table topic speakers are qualified. Out of that, yes, Kuldeep is the winner of the table topic. Congratulations. The next is general evaluator. So general evaluator also we have a live competition. Sorry, evaluation. Yeah, my bad. So evaluations, we have a top competition. Toastmaster, Sangeeta, Toastmaster, Rathi, almost like having the same kind of work. But still, the winner is Toastmaster Sangeeta. The tech team winner, timer, accountant, and grammarian. The tech team winner is Toastmaster Ashish. Congratulations.
Last part is the best role player. You might have already guessed why I got the check. And it goes to Toastmaster Vishal. At the end, I just wanted to wanted to highlight this, even though we are coached in the meeting. But it's an important aspect regarding Toastmaster. There was a book and a movie known as Wonder, and a child was suffering from a disease, and he was asked and given a choice that what you would choose, kindness or right thing. He mentioned choose always kindness over the right path because it might hurt someone. It, like to my notice and previous XCOM, there has come a case where a particular guest, I won't name it, they didn't want it to be good, but in some sense they might have turned out to be and not have used language or actions which are approved by Toastmasters. I would point it out that we all are busy and unstable. Like, you might have noticed, but we are working on it, getting hard certificate, hard copy of it. But if it happens that there is some delay because Sergeant at Arms, they also have work after this meeting. It might happen if you get it after 1 year or 2 days. But please don't be harsh or say something rude or bad to XCOM or any member because it takes a lot of courage, energy, and effort to organize this meeting. And they are devoting it, so we should be at least kind. Or you can send reminder. You can send and torture us with reminders. That's okay. But that language, it hurts and it goes wrong. So with that, I would like to enjoy today's meeting. Thank you all for joining. For the guests, I would just suggest